In the fight over the ISTEP test, and specifically what replaces it. We now know the recommendations from the group trying to pick a replacement for the past few months. But tonight we have found there are still big questions to be answered. Its final recommendations. We head to RTV6 State House reporter Katie Hines.
Erica, all of those recommendations outlined in this 3-page document, all of them will be handed over to state lawmakers when they return to work here full-time in January. Still big questions remaining, and these recommendations, what one member of the panel calls just a starting point of this discussion. Parents we talked to in the school pickup line in Indianapolis know firsthand the impact the ISTEP has had on their children.
It was very stressful. It was longer last year than it has been before, and especially my daughter was really stressed out.
One says the decision on a replacement test shouldn't be up to lawmakers at all.
Every parent might feel like the test might be needed and some might not be, but I think the children, I think it really should be up to them to really let them vote on it.
A 23-member panel spent several months studying alternatives to the ISTEP. Today, the group is releasing its final recommendations to state lawmakers, ideas that will likely shape the discussion once the General Assembly returns to work here in January.
But I think the next steps are to make sure we're communicating to the public that we do have focus on what's best for students, and that we're creating a roadmap that will, in the end, it's going to take us a little time to get there, and to be patient with us because we don't want to rush success.
The panel recommends using an existing test, one that's proven to be reliable, but incorporating new testing items to match the state standards, finding something that'll provide a quick turnaround for results, ideally 1 month's time, administering the test during one window in May, and giving districts the flexibility to determine how the results factor into teacher evaluations. Teachers would also have a chance to grade some of the applied skills or open-ended problems. And members of the panel say it'll be at least 2 years before students take a new test. That accounts for time to administer and evaluate it in the field. And we're told that this is just the beginning again of that discussion. Still a lot of work to be done. Reporting live at the State House, Katie Hines, RTV6.
State School Superintendent Glenda Ritz is one of 2 members of the panel who voted against the recommendations. In a statement, she says the recommendations adopted today will do nothing to shorten the time of the test and will not save Hoosiers any money nor reduce the high stakes associated with the ISTEP.